Wow, this is already strange. I hit the go button and it's already going, to say the least. Wow. Alright, hello. I obviously have no idea what I am doing. I mean, in the game, I know what I'm doing. Even though we haven't started. It is 1:13 in the morning. What am I doing? Alright. So, I keep looking this way, which looks like I'm like giving the entire game the side eye, but it's just I don't know where else to look, and usually chat is over there, and hopefully you don't just like hear all my mouth noises. That'd be kind of awkward. Or my dad screaming because he's playing Astrobot in the other room. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, because I'm looking at myself. Because usually that's where chat would be. So when I am not actively doing anything, I look at myself. All right. Let's just hop into the game here. So for those of you who don't know and can't read, this is Risk of Rain 2, the second one. I'm just gonna play the engineer because I can pretty much win for the most part without having to try, which means that I can just sit here and talk, because I have grown to realize very, very shortly in the recent span of like 3 weeks that my viewer base has not only doubled but kind of split into factions, if you will. We've got like the old heads, which are like the OGs from 2017. Oh my god, it's 2024. It's almost 2025. You've got the OGs. I'm looking at you, Dimitri. And like, who else might show up? I don't even know, man. Carbon might show up. Shout out Carbon. God, I'm gonna feel like a complete asshole when I see a bunch of names pop up potentially in like the next 18 years, and I'm like, how did I forget you? But it's also, if I hadn't mentioned, very early in the morning, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So, and also, I'm still, I can't remember if I did like 2 test recordings to make sure all my audio levels were right, and it is so strange, so very, very strange to be talking to a microphone to nobody, because like I've gotten good at talking to people. I mean, we'll get into that, but that's like half of my job nowadays is standing in front of people and talking. But like I can feel it in my voice, maybe because it's early, maybe because my dad's in the other room, but like I can feel myself hesitating in my voice. I can feel it getting stuck in my throat. But to continue on the previous thought, we've got the old heads, which I can only name 2. I mean, you've got like Pilo Erection, but I don't know if he ever will. He's an interesting guy. I like him. Needle Tick. I mean, there's more ways to get bleed, I think, now, but that's also just not what you want to see right away. Fusion, that's not horrible. But yeah. Then we've got the extremely new people who know me for a single, is that a lunar coin? That know me for a single video. And that is me playing Fall Guys. Because if you I was gonna say if you don't know this, but I don't know like anybody besides like my immediate friends that would know this, or all of the new group, the youngins of the channel. I'm a substitute teacher now. I'm in charge of children. Um, loosely, very very loosely in charge of children, to say the least. So like if you ever doubted my ability to speak for a long period of time with minimal cohesion, just enough to get students where they need to go, I'm your guy. But speaking into a microphone has become somewhat of a foreign concept to me, because while, yeah, actually, that Fall Guys video was not only the last stream that I ever done. Yeah, we'll go with it. It's not the last video I've ever recorded. Which all of you are gonna be like, "Bet, release your other videos. Release them. Release them. Let us into the archives of your brain." And to that I would say, I mean, I will if you really want me to, but also the like 300 gigabytes of footage that I have is me playing random games with no audio, like no voice. It's just like background footage, because I always had like the grand plan of using it as like B-roll footage for just like talking about random things. Sailstar, my beloved. It's funny because everybody who watches me now won't know this game, besides like Max and like Ian. Dimitri has played a couple of times, but you guys will learn. You guys will learn. And if anything, you should just buy the game, because it's really good. But yeah, I've got, I think, 100 hours of me learning the speedrun route to Metroid Prime Remastered. And with that, it's more so me just trying frame perfect tricks or very difficult things for hours on end with no success. So I mean, if that interests you, or if me playing this game with literally nothing but the game, sure, I'll upload it. But I'm pretty sure there's like a 6-hour run in there where I win, but there's probably also like 20 minutes of, no, it's probably like an hour of just pauses in the game, because I was watching Love Island at the same time. And sometimes Love Island gets a little more interesting than the game, and you've got to turn it off. Okay, this is a horrible place to be, just in general, for these bosses. I can hide behind that wall. Okay, we're fine. We're actually fine. We don't have as much or any healing right now, nor do we have a lot of damage, but we'll make do. But yeah, sometimes Love Island just takes, I need to stop running away from my safety box, because I'm gonna get myself killed. But yeah, sometimes Love Island just takes precedent over what you're doing, and you need to give all of your attention to it so you don't miss out on a crash out. And I hate that that's become part of my vocabulary. All of these children are rotting my brain with their terminology and their stupid things. Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. And it's weird because I'm talking to two different audiences with everything I say. Because I've got like talking to my buddies who are like, you know, the old heads who have been into my streams since like the beginning. Like Dimitri is literally one of like the first, like true person. I mean, Carbon was pretty close. Boopies, I don't think he goes by Boopies anymore, but Boopies is pretty cool. I like Boopies. He was always fun. Man, I'm just kind of going on like a little nostalgia trip right now. But yeah, so to kind of clarify all of this rambling, is that Genesis loop? Oh, baby, we're winning. I think I just leave. What am I even saying? The new audience is all of my students who found my Fall Guys video. That's it. I took 10 minutes to get there, but I've got 2 audiences. What am I doing? What am I even talking about? The game's going well, though. That's a plus. Let's talk about that for a minute. I got a yellow item. I got Sail Star, my beloved. Which is actually a good thing that I was talking about that, because I want to make sure I pop that on a good chest, preferably a damage one or a large one. Is that large? This might break the audio. Nope. But yeah, I guess this is also a good time to mention that this channel is for mature audiences only. So I can't get in trouble if your parents yell at me, children. Or if your teachers yell at me. Because I'm telling you, I may say something, and I may say something that's not necessarily safe for work per se, but you know, sometimes you just gotta say what's on your mind. And that's also just to cover my ass in general. So if anybody decides to have a fit, I can go back to this point in time and be like, I told you, mature audiences only. I don't know what to tell you. I'm 95% sure that my channel doesn't even have enough of like subscribers or whatever to allow me to market as mature audiences, which I think is kind of ridiculous, because I'm not gonna market as like YouTube Kids because it's not. And I think that's the only option I would have to like age gate it, but then that's age gating it for the wrong demographic of people. I'm just Sail Star. That's fine. That's a good Sail Star. Okay, you just do that. Take some harpoonage. And I need to A, figure out where the teleporter is, and B, actually start opening chests. I have trains of thought. I just don't know exactly where they're going or how to connect them. Does that make sense? To anybody besides me? But to be fair, in a lot of cases, gasoline, the only person that I make sense to is myself. Is that a flex? Is that a subtle flex? I'm gonna pretend that it is. So yeah, I guess let's Genesis loop on the engineer turret is so good. Let's for the old heads here, and I guess this kind of pertains slightly to the new heads, if they care about like, that's a big drop. I shouldn't have taken that. So I guess this is, yeah, for the old heads wondering where I've been, and the new heads wondering about Ben lore, or like, why is this guy the way he is? How did he how did he end up here? Also, I need like a med kit and slash or a Hopu feather. Okay, let me down. Thank you. So I can have a little bit more mobility. Cause like slowly, like I mean damage we're like doing kind of okay on. Is the teleporter gonna be? Yeah, it's over there. Okay. Which means I can't make that. Which means I want to get that healing chest. I just gotta find a way to actually get there. We're slowly regaining the confidence in the voice. We're slowly getting there. I can feel it. It's slowly getting less awkward the more I speak. But then again, like what I'm gonna talk about is actually like kind of whack. Because yeah. So I guess this is the transition that I was going to make, but keep hesitating to make for probably obvious reasons for people who know but also don't know what I'm saying. To be honest, I was expecting there to be more chests over there, but I'll take this one. That's really good for me right now. And I'm going to have to get a drink of my root beer shortly. Did I already? I did. Okay. Now let's get to the teleport. So yeah. So the Fall Guys video was a stark reminder because people then ask, oh, why did you stop? Oh, it was a good video or whatever. But yeah, I don't know how many of you have watched that with any sort of intent or kind of figuring out or just like listening per se. But the whole purpose of that Fall Guys stream was to like have a discussion with my viewers, essentially. Because like prior to that, I had like a lot of plans, a lot of ideas and ambitions per se regarding the stream and like making some sort of content in my free time because it's fun. I like talking, I like playing games. It's a pretty easy combination for me to just like sit down, even though it was took me quite a minute to get this up and running to any sort of degree, which I mean it's not like a setup to write home about, but it works for now. I should just be able to just more or less stand here without worrying about anything. Look at that turret go. He's so good. But yeah, so essentially that Fall Guys video was going to be, I might sneeze. Oh my god. I'm gonna mute my mic, and if I sneeze, cool, but I'm also gonna take a drink and clear my throat. Alright, we're back. Almost perfect timing for the teleporter. But yeah, that was a stream where I was planning on discussing the plans that I had put out in the world and did not do anything with. But then also to be like, hey, I had something pretty major happen in my life So like, yeah. So for those of you who are not aware, or like know but like don't know kind of thing, which is like a lot commoner than people might think it is, or may not think it is. But back in October of 2022, so just over 2 years ago, this is movement speed. My sister Jackie passed away. Pretty unexpectedly. Well, not pretty unexpectedly, like absolutely unexpectedly. Um, just random health thing that is inexplainable, pretty much. But essentially, they were able to boil it down to me and my older sister Hannah have quote unquote nothing to worry about. Those were not that good of items to get out of that. But yeah, so that's like kind of the hiatus and like what that video and stream was supposed to be. But what ended up happening was nobody showed up. Well, that's kind of a lie. The people that showed up already knew, so it was kind of me waiting to see if anybody else showed up that didn't know, to like kind of talk to me like, hey, yeah, here's all those plans that I had, they're kind of all on hold while I figure whatever my life is supposed to be now out, kind of thing. But yeah, so essentially the people that I'm not gonna say that I thought were gonna come, but it just didn't work out the way that I thought it was going to, so I just didn't bother talking about it at that point in time, because it just like wasn't worth it. I just like wasn't. This is the chest I should have sale starred on. Maybe I can get lucky and find another one. But but yeah, it just didn't pan out how I wanted it to. So I didn't talk about it. But now 2 years 2 years later, I'm still like not talking about it. But it's just like one of those things, you know, like you gotta move, not necessarily move on, you just gotta find a way to continue living. And finding some sort of purpose, which is a lot harder than you think. Let's go. Do I already have mocha? No. So yeah, so essentially what happened after that was shortly thereafter I turned 22. Yippee. Whatever. It's a number. It's just a it's literally, it doesn't feel like anything, to say the very least. Well, I'm 24 now, so of course being 22 doesn't feel like anything. Oh my god, what am I even... I need to find a scrapper. I do not want 3 war banners in my life. This is the face of somebody who lost their train of thought for like the 18th time. Sale star? No. But yeah, so I turned 22. Then I got myself in order to graduate from college. Yippee. Which was also like a very... There was no fanfare. I didn't walk. I mean, like, I graduated, but I didn't, like, go to the stage and walk and, like, shake the man's hand and grab the paper. It, like, appeared to me in my mailbox, as all things should, to be honest. And all things do, to be quite frank. So yeah, so I was able to work up, you know what they say, D's get degrees. So yeah, so I got my degree in applied mathematics and went immediately on the job hunt because at that point it was like I need to try to throw myself into something that I just need to go open this damaged chest before I forget. I just need to, do something. So I was able to get a data analyst job. What was it? Like 4 months, 5 months after graduating. It took a minute to get there. But I mean, like, it started out fine. But it became evident very quickly that it was not what I wanted to do long term, to say the least. Or to say a lot. Because I'm saying a whole lot of nothing with a whole lot of words. Opposite of little word do trick, why speak more? Whatever. Something like that. Yeah. Which baffles my students now because they're like, why did you leave a higher paying job to come teach students? Well, technically I left a high paying job to be unemployed for almost a year and then go teach students. But sometimes you just really just gotta find yourself and realize that you just wanna try and teach students math, even though you're a substitute teacher. So you literally just babysit. Did I open that chest? I feel like I ran down there, saw a chest, and did not open it. I'm going crazy. I opened it. But yeah. I need to stop losing my train of thought. Can I just, like, send you off the map? That'd be really funny. That's not how that works, unfortunately. But yeah, so to make a long story short, after my sister passed away, I graduated, got a job, hated it, left, looked for other jobs for a long time, and then became a substitute teacher. And here we are. And that took 2 years of my life. Oh, to do all of that took 2 whole years. Isn't that crazy? Whoo! What is my life sometimes, man? We can just stand here. I'm like 95% sure I can just stand here. I'm looking at 2 games, so I'm gonna wipe my nose because it's itching me, and I'm gonna just go off camera. Sometimes you just gotta wipe your nose. But yeah, I mean that's like, I guess essentially it. I could have just said that from the very beginning. But yeah, so like it made me laugh. I think it was like the second or third week of school, and well that I was actually working there because I joined like a month or 2 into the school year, and it was like the end of the day, and I was like getting ready to like leave, and I just dropped my binder off at the office. A large chest? Don't mind if I do. And like it was really funny because I'm just walking, and one of the teachers looks at me and she's like, Ben, you wanna know what I love about you? You always have a smile on your face. And I like look at her and I'm like, don't really have any other choice. You know what I mean? Like what are you gonna do? Sit there and be sad and like be sad for yourself? No. I'm gonna, like, I guess... I think that's alright. Like, I'm just gonna try and do my thing. And figure out what that thing actually is sooner rather than later. Which, I mean, like, I think I'm on a good path. I think I know what I want to do. I think I want to teach. All of, the students keep telling me that I should be their teacher, but half of that is, I don't know. Sometimes I think you guys are just glazing. I'm not gonna lie. You know that I don't care. And you just say I'm your favorite. And then it makes me feel good, so I'll let you get away with more. I know what you're doing. I know it's all a big game. The moment it isn't advantageous for you guys to be nice to me, it's over. And I'm so ready for it, because then that means I can drop the whole act and I can just go to being asshole then. I don't really want to pay attention to pressing X a lot. Because, I mean, like, quite frankly, like, I'll be completely honest with you. Like, this is 100%, like, from, like, honestly, like, the majority of the time, unless I'm complaining about students, I don't want that item. There's so much that these students do that just piss me off. Like, it just, I don't want to say it grinds my gears, but it really gets my brain working overdrive, trying to figure out what is going on through your brain sometimes. Like, come on. Like, come on. One day you guys will learn that just because you can, and that just because I let you do a lot of things, doesn't mean that you get to, that you should just do whatever the hell you want. Like, it's just silly. It's fun. Like, to be honest, it's every single day is a brand new puzzle to figure out, because some student is gonna just make me question everything. And it's never like that, like a single student. It's always like there's a plethora of students that'll do the same thing, and you just can't help but just laugh and just look at them and just, I cannot tell you how many times I will look at a student and genuinely ask them, like, just why? Just why? Like, I have like, I'm not gonna get you in trouble. Like, you know that. Like, unless it's something serious, like, I'm not gonna bat too many eyes. But, like, I'm losing my train of thought because it's just so ridiculous and it makes me laugh. I mean, I don't really help it either, because, like, I do some stupid stuff. But I just don't understand. I just have to ask them, like, why? Like, what exactly is making you right now think whatever you're doing, that's not that good of a red item, dude. Come on. Like, both of my red items aren't that good. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're bad, but they're kind of mid. They're lacking. They are lacking. Okay, I think we just gotta go under now. But yeah, I just have to genuinely ask the question of why sometimes, just to try and learn a little bit more about your brains. Figure out what do I need to do to just make it stop? You know what I mean? I mean, I don't mind being goofy and having like a silly fun time. But there are some days where I just want quiet. And I'm not gonna sit there and fight for it because I don't care enough to fight for it. Because one day, oh, one day, everything will just click. I'm telling you. All of my worries are gonna click for you guys. And it's gonna be there's an adaptive chest like all the way at the top of the map that I need to go get. And you guys, sometimes you'll get mad at me because I will let you do something and then you'll get in trouble for it. And you're like, what the hell, Ben? Why did you let me do that if you knew I was gonna get in trouble? It's like, well, because you also need to learn. You need to learn that again, just because I should have taken that med kit. Just because I potentially let you do something doesn't mean that you necessary. Oh my god. Necessarily should. Because at the end of the day, all of the actions are yours. You know, just because someone tells you to do something or doesn't tell you not to do something doesn't mean that you should, you know? You guys will learn common sense at some point. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm still learning it. But I can tell you for a goddamn fact, I have a lot more of it than a lot of you. Because the one thing about me in my life is I've spent the majority of my life watching and listening, just observing. You know, I don't know how many of my friends or family or anybody would agree with me on this, but I really like to akin myself to a chameleon in a lot of situations, in a lot of regards. Because I do feel like throughout my life, I have gotten pretty good at having a lot of social awareness and knowing what kind of situation and what kind of group I'm in. To where if I want to be, quote unquote, the center of attention and like man a conversation, I can. Like I know how to, I don't want to say manipulate the group, but like I can do that. Or if I'm with my, my old roommates at college and we go to a party or we go to the bar and I don't want to be interacted with, I don't want to be spoken to, I don't want anybody to even really know that I am there until it's time to leave and I'm the only one sober enough to get us home. That is, I can do that. And it's a good tool to have. Which is why in like a lot of situations, even if I don't have necessarily the life experience of something, I have observed it or witnessed it, read about it, watched it, spoken to somebody who has dealt with such of a thing. And like I said, I've just watched. I have that social awareness and like just the a worldly sense. And now I'm glazing myself, but I can do that because it's me. And I get to feel good about myself. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of times where I am completely incorrect. Where I will completely misread a room or a situation or something and put myself in a spot that I did not want to be anywhere near. You know, like if I want to be a fly on the wall that nobody notices, then, and I fail, then that's a yikes for me, coach. But no, there's just a there's a lot more to life than constantly speaking or constantly trying to be the one, okay, that makes the joke. You know, because that's honestly what I have a big problem with as a pseudo teacher right now. And something that I need to figure out is, unfortunately, gonna glaze myself a little bit again. I'm a funny guy. I'm pretty good, like I said, at reading a room and like knowing what kind of jokes are gonna hit with the group that I'm in, and what kind of vibe I can give off that'll, warrant a reaction that is positive. Or like you get it. And so, I'm teaching. So like I'll do that. Student asks me a stupid question. It's hard for me not to kind of be a smartass about it. Like when I was teaching a class of 7th graders for 2 weeks, the amount of times that students would ask me, where are the pencils? And they were in the same spot every single day with a label saying pencils. Like it couldn't get any more obvious. And again, part of it was probably them just knowing that it would make me kind of have a reaction to them asking such a ridiculous question for the upteenth time. But so like that's that one's partially on me. But with the high schoolers and like also the 7th graders, if I say something funny or make like a dry comment that's just kind of like in passing, 90% of students have an insatiable desire to just spew whatever random thought has entered their brain without any sort of thought or second worry of, should I even say this right now? Kubo! Kubo! Okay, wait, this is actually kind of pogged up. Because we get the tricorn for this boss, kill the boss, and then we get, hold on, is there pillar skips? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. No. So we get Gubo. And then we also get this. Then this is for now. Gubo for later? Am I ready to go now? Am I just gonna go to the boss? I feel like there's quite a bit of land I haven't explored. I gotta go all the way that way. But there's not gonna be. I'm just gonna fight it. We'll just go to Mithrix now. Sick. Cool. Double Hopu! Oh, it's a little late, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so kind. What am I even talking about? Look at all this money. Okay, we need to get back up there. But yeah, they just have the urge to say something. And it's like, yes, what you just said was funny, but what I said was just supposed to be a passing comment. It wasn't supposed to be a, oh, let's derail the entire classroom to further elaborate on a passing joke that wasn't really even that, to be completely honest. Like, it just blows my mind. But yeah, so that's something I need to work on, is like just holding my tongue and not saying it. But then that's also like not being me. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, dull my personality? So it's, I don't know. But yeah, it's wild. I mean, like, it's Tuesday, and I still, like, yesterday was the first day of like actual break, and there's still like 2 weeks, and I already don't know what I'm doing. Like, I have no idea what to do. It's like I should be at school, but it's like, wait, no, I don't have to be at school right now. It's like, why do I like want to be? maybe because I'm getting paid to be there. Maybe that's the only reason why I think about work now. Why? Like, just why? Why did you? But no, I mean, like, it's part of it. Yeah, it's like I need money to like live. But also, it's like it's so much more. Like, I can't even begin to explain to you how much more fulfilling, and just how, I'm not gonna say full, I feel, because that's kind of a strange thing to say. I'm so sorry. I did not realize that Goobo's 2 was being covered up by my face. I'm sorry, Goobo. I didn't mean it. So, if I had any doubt that we were gonna win, those doubts are gone. If this is pillar skips, I might cry. No, it's not. Let's just throw a Goobo out there. What was I talking about? Anybody? Anybody help a fella out? I don't know. I just need to stop being funny. That's 100% what it boils down to. Which, for those of you who know me, which I guess technically now I'm pretty sure probably 90% of my audience knows me personally. Well, personally as in, like, they've seen me in real life. Not like, I mean, they don't know me on like a deep level, because pillars get, because probably only like 1% would be able to say they know me enough to say they know me on a personal level. And that's not that's not to me like I'm a secretive person. It's more so just I don't really share a lot without having to, per se. Is there really not gonna be a scrapper for me? That's what I've been looking for. Dude, stop. I'm like, come on. Knock it off. Dude, I need to stop losing my train of thought. It's late. I don't even know what I've talked about, what I wanted to talk about, and what I still need to talk about. Because it feels like I've just gone on a 50-minute rant about absolutely nothing. It's been 50 minutes? Oh my god. But yeah, I'm confused. But that's life, you know, sometimes you're just gonna be confused. How did I not open this? And sometimes being confused is just a-okay, because you'll figure it out. I like to think you will because I like to think I will. And will I actually? It's up for you to decide. Well, technically me, but either way, I guess I'm going to be happy because, like I said, you don't really have a choice. Because, like, what are you gonna do? Wake up and be sad? What? That doesn't make any sense. So I mean, that's probably where, like, I guess some fulfillment of like teaching and stuff is. There's part of me that likes to think that students kind of enjoy my presence and like enjoy having me around, being a younger teacher who's not far removed from the block, if you know what I mean. You know, just makes it a little different, easier to connect, because it's like, you know, I've been there, I am there, like, you know what I mean. Which again could also lead to some problems because students may think that they know me on a personal level because I talk to them when I'm only talking to them because they're talking to me. Which I need to, like, I guess I do kind of need to be semi-careful of what I say. But, like, at the same time, there's not like a single student I don't like. Like, they just every single day it's just something new, you know. And it's I never hold anything against the students because it's just life, you know. They're having a bad day, I might be having a bad day, I may overreact to something, but like that's one thing that I try to do. It's like if I make a mistake, I will try my best to own up to it, like, as soon as possible. Like, I can think of one for sure where I was like, I think it was like 5 minutes after I got like yelled at a group of kids. I was like, yeah, that was a little whack on my part. So I went over there and was like, hey, what's up, guys? That was a little uncalled for on my end. They're like, hey, no worries, man. Which I also think is just something. I think it's good to take accountability if you make a mistake. B, that's something that the students need to learn because none of them do. Take accountability, that is. And B, I don't know if any of the teachers have ever done that. Like, most, as far as I'm aware, from at least the stories I hear. And granted, if I was an actual teacher teaching them an actual subject, aka math, I don't think half of them would like me as a teacher. So I think they would be having the same complaints that they're having about their other teachers, about me. Hard light afterburner, no thanks. One soup? Excuse me? You're telling, oh, okay, there's hard light afterburner. This is that's a disgrace. This is a disgrace of a soup island. Oh my lord. Awful. Absolutely atrocious. Okay, where are my other pillars? Dude, I swear if they're all blood, I'm gonna be so angry. They're gonna all freaking be blood. Why am I slow? There's one, two. There's two blood. I swear, if my run ends because of blood shrines, I'm deleting this video. I'm never uploading it. I mean, like, I actually should just be fine. If I'm smart. Oh, ay, ay, ay. All of my turrets are dead. That's not good. Okay, we go. We go now. 30. 70. 99. Perfect. Okay. Very cool. So the next one should be probably like... It should be over there. I see it. Okay, we're good. What am I talking about again? Something about bad soups. Something about me students hating me if I was their teacher. But I don't know, maybe it's weird because for being, again, like a 24-year-old person who's trying to become a teacher, I want to run a very traditional classroom. Like, give me pens and papers. Don't even let a Chromebook enter my classroom. Oh my god, don't even get me started. So, I guess that's a good segue, because this run is kind of getting towards the end here. Ideas for the future. We'll see, because I mean, like, I won't lie. I think I sat in this chair 10 times today. Trying to trying to upload or trying to record this very video, and like, you know, it's just hard. Like, I won't even like begin to sugarcoat it. Like, it's hard to get in front of the screen and do this, because, like, quite frankly, and I know I've been using that a lot, when like my sisters were at school and at college and everything, like, the stream was a way for me to communicate with them. Like, and like, it'd be hard to say, like, I'm not like particularly talking about Jackie, because yes, I mean, we would talk, she would come in on the streams and like talk and, like, you know, just like be supportive, and like, she was on the streams a lot. Like, there's videos, if you go on the YouTube channel, of me and her playing Smash Bros. And like I'm so mad at myself, but there's like some videos that I didn't export to the YouTube channel. So they got lost to space and time. Because Twitch deletes VODs. Do I want to? Yeah, probably. Okay. But yeah. I mean, there's other videos and stuff. There's some things that I would like to post that have her in them, but I would have to get. It's not just my video. It's technically something she made, but I am in it. But yeah, I'd have to get like permission from everybody involved to post something that's like kind of familial in a sense. Yeah, let's to get this boss fight started. And I'll just like kind of ramble for a little bit more. But yeah, unfortunately, I probably should have talked about this at the beginning, because it's like the more important thing that I would like people to engage with. Where you going, buddy? But yeah, I've got like some ideas of like videos and such. Which I mean, like the majority of them are just like, you know, streaming, playing games. The big question that I do want to ask is, should I stream on Twitch or should I figure out YouTube? Because part of me thinks that I should figure out YouTube, because I don't know if trying to split audiences even more between YouTube and Twitch is something I really care about doing per se right now. And like, I don't go on Twitch, I go on YouTube. So I guess it just like would make sense for me in that regard to just be a YouTube Andy, essentially. So, I mean, like, I think that's, I mean, like, I'm asking for your input, but I'm pretty much going with the idea that I'm probably just going to be streaming on YouTube if we do streams. But to kind of like go into just some like other spitballing ideas, I kind of want to do some things with my mom. I got her some games for Christmas, and I think it'd be very fun to sit down and play them with her. Because if you haven't gone and watched the Mario Kart 8 video with my mom from like 2017 or like 2016, maybe 2018, I don't know, that era, go watch it. It's so good. It's so good. My mom is so funny. But yeah, then like I kind of want to try some like other kind of style of things, like not necessarily like heavily edited by any means, because that's just not, I don't have the time for that. But I have watched over 150 movies this year, and I mean that number will probably only continue to go up, question mark. I'm gonna save my goobos, but I kind of want to just open a page, you know, open my list of movies and just talk about every single one of them. Just go down the list, give like little thoughts on each of them, you know, worth watching, not worth watching. Did I like it? Did I not like it? Should you watch it? If you like certain kinds of movies, like, would you like it? I think that would be kind of fun, and just a kind of a way to give, you know, I have a lot of movie recommendations, and I would very much like people to start watching these movies so I can talk to them about the movies, because the movies are good, to say the very least. Again, okay, so here's what we do. We go one turret, we throw Goobo now, We should have thrown Goobo immediately, because Goobo would have kept our items, I think. But, like, I don't think it's really gonna matter. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's an idea that I've kind of had. We are not ending the run just yet. I want to try something. But there's another idea that I've had where it's just like a series almost called like So I've Been Thinking, and essentially it's just, you know, me ranting about random topics, because I know my 7th grade class, there was a bunch of things like I was gonna go on a rant about Chromebooks and, like, you know, just like essentially how I want to run my classroom. So like I kind of already went on a mini rant in this video, but whatever. Well, like just kind of things like that, just like random little videos of just me, you know. So I've been thinking about this. Here's my thoughts. I think it'd just be kind of fun just to do, like, again, like shorter form, like low, I don't want to say low effort, but low effort, something that I can just kind of whip out, you know, on like a daily basis type thing. Not necessarily daily basis, but you know what I mean. I think that'd be fun. Or like my students, so this is kind of geared towards you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like tier lists almost, because people, like, the students always ask me like, oh, what do you think of this game? Do you like this game? Do you like this? Do you like this? It's like, go to tierlistmaker.com and make me a list, and I will rank every single thing that you put there. Like, I think that'd be kind of interesting too. And because again, it'd be a way to, like, I want to be able to interact with my viewers and my students, and like, I don't know, I'm an interesting person. I have interesting thoughts and ideas, and I guess the biggest point is there's things that I want to say to students, and things that I want, points I want to get across, that I just unfortunately do not have the time or like the opportunity to do in class, if that makes sense. It's just double Goobo. And like this could be a way for me to not only reconnect and re-interact with my old audience and some of my old friends, but also to be like, hey, here's something I've been thinking about, like, you know, whatever. So yeah, I don't know if any of those seem like a good idea, or if you have like any questions, any things you want me to talk about. I guess like that can be something you comment. So yeah, make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Analytics say that 99.999% of the population is not subscribed to me, so we need to get I would like to make that number go big. Alright. And because I've learned from watching a lot of YouTube, if you don't say the word subscribe at least 15 times in your video, the algorithm will hate you. Because obviously me and my 60 subscribers, we're trying to fight the algorithm, boys. And lady boys, well, and oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. This is the scary, This is the who did what, he did what in his cup move. Bro, chill. Dude, there's like 8 phases to this. This is gonna take forever. I spoke about like my final topics a little too soon. Maybe I should have just ended it at Mithrix. But also, for those of you who don't play this game, this heading the frog was bugged, where it would literally, you pet the frog 10 times and instead of getting a portal, you would get a crash. I don't have enough money. Hello? Hello? What is happening? Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. What? Go, Goobo. So, like, this is like a good run, but like also I feel like I could just die at any moment. This thing has so much health. I'm running out of things to say. I'm running out. I'm running out. I never would have thought this day would come, but I don't know how to make this more interesting. I don't know where he's going. It's just a big freaking void spider. Oh, where did my missiles go? Where did my missiles go? Get him, Goobo. I've only done 3,000. Oh, I've done 30,000 damage. He's 500,000 health points. That's nothing. We're gonna be here forever. Like, I hope you realize that. Sorry, I had to make sure that my computer wasn't gonna fall asleep. We've still only done 30,000 damage. Wait, hold on, we're cooking? We're cooking? It's the bleed. It's the bleed that's gonna get us there. He just sent both my boys to the void. Excuse me? Give me my boys back. Oh my god. This is gonna turn into a 2-hour run because of this fight. That's why you don't fight this guy. But the issue is that I hope you guys like this fight because we're gonna be doing it a lot. A lot. Because I need the logbook. I don't have the logbook for this guy. And the game says I'm at 100%, but I don't have the logbook for this guy. I don't have the logbook for this guy. I don't have the logbook for the... I don't have the logbook for him. I don't have the logbook for him. I don't have the logbook for him. Dude, he needs to stop walking away from my turrets. And killing them immediately too. Like, come on, man. We're fine, right? Am I gonna die? Am I gonna lose? No, I never lose. Look at that. 55, 57. My cousin is playing Fortnite. What is happening? Don't suck me in. 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 Dude, he just sucked in all my stuff and killed them all. How is that fair? Bro, you can't suck my stuff. That's a very private group, to say the... I need to stop saying to say the least, but it's the only way to, to stop myself from saying something unhinged that I'm gonna regret immediately. So yes, I'm going to continue saying it until I learn to stop myself without needing to say it. Dude, at least the saxophone is going crazy. Also, if you're wondering why I shake like that when I pull that up, it's because if you see how, do you see how slow? Like, do you see that? Like if you do that, like, oh, it's because I only have... Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I'll explain. I will explain. I will risk my life to explain this to you. Watch. Okay, that was actually kind of fast. But it's not. It's not normally. Trust me. Okay, watch how fast I can do it. Watch this, watch this. I've got 4. Look at that. 3. Boom. 1. Easy. I don't want to get sucked in. I don't want to get sucked. I don't want to get sucked. That shit's rude. Come on. What? What is happening? Excuse me? What happened? What happened to me? Hold on. I need all these back. What is happening? Where am I? Where am I going? How am I alive? How am I not dead? Do I even have enough jumps? No. Dude, this song is so good. I make it. Dude, I need to get in the safety bubble. Oh my god. We actually just lost. Does that count? Does that count as losing? I mean, we won. We beat Methrix. He doesn't count. He doesn't count. But yeah. That's... I know, I said a whole lot of words. And to be 100% honest, I have no idea what I said. I've been speaking for the last hour and 20 minutes. I've been speaking for the last hour and 20 minutes. And I cannot tell you anything that we've spoken about. All I can say is I hope that this was entertaining enough for all of you. Because I mean, it was fun. I'm like kind of upset that I boned myself, but I just wasn't moving quick enough at the end to get myself through. And because I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I forgot about third phase Voidling having a protective bubble that you need to be inside of, or else you die very quickly. So if you go back and look at my health, I wasn't in the bubble, and I died relatively quickly, and then I got in the bubble and he killed me. Or she. I'm not sure. But I really don't care. So yeah, here's my stats, by the way. We're trying to get a true 100%. Like, essentially, until I think of something better to play, or record, or do, we're going to be fishing for Voidling logbook and what is it? I think Rex Clay Dune Strider kill. That's the only two things I'm missing for completion. I know I'm missing some environment logs, but they do you see environment logs anywhere on this screen? I don't. Maybe we'll try and get them all. But yeah, maybe I'll record something else tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna end this, get more water, because I can feel not only my throat getting dry, I can feel my S's like lingering, which means I need to go to bed. But I'm gonna end this and get this uploaded without yawning and coughing. And yeah, like I said, I don't know what I said, but hopefully you enjoyed seeing my face and hearing my voice. For some of you, it's been 2 years, and for others of you, it's been like 4 days. So, with that, I was about to say I'm gonna run it back and play another run right now and just record another video, but no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go lay with my puppy. Oh yeah, I want to make some dog videos because I love my puppy. He's so sweet. But yeah, feels weird to be doing this kind of thing again, but feels good at the same time. Maybe it's the students motivating me to upload something again, and maybe it's all the glazing, and I'll upload this and 3 people will watch it, and I'll question why I had 50 students telling me to record more videos. So who knows, maybe it'll be a one and done, maybe it won't be. It's really gonna depend on, I'm not even gonna say like the reception, because I don't really care. It's gonna be, it's all mental for me to actually do this. And I swear, if you can hear me swallow and hear everything, I don't care. I'm uploading this, no edits, no anything. If something needs to be fixed, it'll happen in the next one, if there is one. So with that, oh my god, I'm yawning. With that, I will say, have a good day or something. Stay out of trouble. The game is also telling me to go to bed. So I'm gonna take that as a sign. And again, I don't think I hit the subscribe quota, so subscribe. And I will see you on the next. Whoa. And I will see you all in the next one. And if there is no next one, I will see you again. Speaking to the audience that I know might actually watch this. I'll see you guys January 6th. Is that actually the day that we go back to school? I didn't actually think about that. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny, actually. I don't think any of you are actually gonna have stuck around long enough to hear that joke. Alright. Stay out of trouble. Have a good day or something. Keep your head up. 'Cause that's all I'm doing. See you on the next one. Peace. And I guess for all my students who like need to see my big forehead, they always need to take a picture of it and then joke about landing planes. That's a lot. I don't think anyone has joked about landing planes. I think I'm the only one that jokes about landing planes. But they also say my forehead's really big, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go bald. But like, low key, like looking at it right here, you can't even see my hair. I think I could rock an egg. Like, actually, no joke. Look at that. I could be an egg. Whatever. I need to stop. I need to go to bed. All right. Stay out of trouble. You know who I'm talking to. And if I don't record anything else, have a good holidays. Have a good new year. I don't think this will be the last time I speak to you in this format. We will see. All right. How am I gonna Midwestern goodbye a freaking YouTube outro? I think I'm just gonna end it. I think I'm just gonna